Greetings and welcome to Growth Hacking Secrets. I'm your host Mohammed Siddique from Atlanta, Georgia, and the co-author of New Success Secrets available on Amazon. On this episode, we have a special guest, Ebony Vaz. Ebony is a CEO and marketing tech strategist for brands and events. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our guest, Ebony Vaz. Ebony, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who were you surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
So, I was a writer for a publication and I used to review items and products, and people kept sending products to me in a manner that was crazy. I once got a music CD to review that was wrapped in toilet paper. And so I realized that people have a dream, but they just don't know how to properly brand and execute that dream. So that's what inspired me to do what I do today.
What are the top three mistakes to avoid?
Oh, trying to do everything, like trying to be the solution for every particular buyer, which you can't. So I would also say that closing yourself off to new ideas and progressing and not investing in technology. I think those are the three biggest mistakes to avoid.
What is your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
When I was first starting out, I had a started off with a client and she wanted some work done, and I invoiced her. She paid me, but I didn't have a contract in place, and she changed her mind with the next day after paying me. So I had to give her a refund. So that was my first and biggest mistake. It was a four-figure mistake, and I trust me, I never made that mistake again.
How did you recover from it?
I made sure that I had a contract and express terms on how we will move forward with any other client going forward.
What are your top three success secrets that others can model from?
Networking. I'm huge in networking, building relationships. It's huge, it's invaluable, it's bigger than your bank account. Other success secrets I would say is knowing where you want to go and then making a plan on how to get there. Even if you don't get there as quickly as you want to, you still need to strive. As human beings, we need to reach goals. And then the third one would be to continue learning. I'm constantly learning. My husband will say I am always in a class for something. So whether it's a webinar or a class for a certificate, always learn, always keep learning.
We are about to move into lightning round. That means quick question and quick answer. Are you ready?
Okay.
What are you grateful for today?
Uh, Being able to breathe and move around.
How young are you?
I'm 43 years old.
You are not 43. You are 18 years old, plus is all experience.
Well, I have some good years of experience then.
Yeah. What you want to do when you grow up?
So we have an idea for a tech product, and so just building that tech product, launching it, and actually selling it. That is what I would want to do.
How do you overcome a challenge life throws at you?
Oh, lots of prayer and meditation, and then just knowing when to unplug
How do you start your day?
with prayer and meditation.
What is the advice you will give to younger yourself?
No is a complete word, and it has power.
Once you have a revenue generating idea, how do you convince your significant other?
Well, my significant other knows that I do spend a lot of time praying and meditating. And so before I've even spoken the idea out loud, he knows that I've already probably meditated on it and come to grips with it. So he's very trusting in some of the ideas and things that I have to move forward.
What is the impactful business book you have read, and what did you learn from it? Can I see the cover, please?
Yes. It's called Creativity Inc. Ed Catmull is the author of it, and he is the president of Disney's animation studios and co-founder of Pixar. And he really dives in and how to overcome challenges and to keep that creativity going. He shares the story of working with George Lucas and Steve Jobs, and it's very inspirational.
I understand that you are author of book yourself. Can I see your book and why someone should read it? What they will learn from it?
Yeah, so the book is called Because You're Small, and it's a little bit hard to see with the camera. Effective marketing strategies for implementation today. So basically, people can learn what they can do to when they create their business, how they can quickly implement different strategies that we use with our clients. And it was a way for people who couldn't afford our services to make sure they still had a way to get started and moving and growing.
Why being impactful is important to you?
I don't want to leave this earth and not have made a difference for people who I leave behind to not have known that they've been able to got something valuable that helped them along their way.
Who is your living mentor and what's the impact?
Oh, I'm just gonna have to say one mentor. It was my very first one back in college, Dr. Pamela McCauley Bell. Um, or Dr. Pamela McCauley now. So she was just the it woman for engineering, and she was one of my engineering professors, and I just looked up to her. She gave me a lot of opportunities to do work with the government, to do research, and so she's a mentor of mine still to this day.
What do you what do you want to be remembered for?
For helping others.
Who is your ideal client?
Ah, I want the person who is looking to grow and is willing to invest in growing and knowing that there's different technologies that they can implement in order to get to there and reach their goals.
How can we support you?
I appreciate speaking to anyone that might be looking, anyone that wants to be able to come forward to us. Please, visit our website abovepromotions.com and sign up to do an appointment. We would love to speak with you.
We are about to wrap up. I like to have a few words about your today's guest experience on the show. Here is my question. What would you say about your today's guest experience on the show?
Oh, this was fun. I love lightning rounds.
What would you say as a final word?
I would say that companies, they really need to take a look at what they're doing, the processes they have in place, the storytelling that they're using, and how they're sharing their stories. And so once you figure that out, I think success in today's very fast paced moving world will definitely help you to grow your vision and your dream.
Thank you so much, Ebony, for sharing your wisdom with us today. On the behalf of Growth Hacking Seekers community and our entire team, we really appreciate you. This is
Thank you.
Mohammed
Thank you so
Siddique.
much.
This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia. Until the next episode, all good wishes.